Hornets trail by 16. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Charlotte. Drew runs the point with Stevenson flanking him. Kidd-Gilchrist and Vonleh at the forwards. And it's Jefferson in at the 5 down low. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Thanks, guys. Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Hornets got the job done. He finished with 45 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Oh, with that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pine.
Here's Stevenson. And Clark, they're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think the clock is a factor right now, at least not yet. I mean, they don't need to change their pace of play. Keep attacking.
Yeah, I agree. You got to make sure you take your time, but start to be more effective and efficient with each possession, and you got to buckle down defensively.
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
No good on the second free throw.
Check out the game for Jefferson. He's got 8 points, and what a great game he's having on the boards, too.
Well, whatever he's done, make no mistake, the rebounding has been job #1 for him. He's worked harder on the glass than anybody else in this game.
Stevenson passes to Walker. Vonleh setting the pick for Walker. It's Jefferson high post. And that one hits back iron.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Here's Butler. And again, no good by Chicago.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And Walker kicks to Stevenson. Vonleh dishes to Walker. Rebound by the Bulls. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
They had major problems at the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating.
The Bulls. Some changes here for the Hornets. Cody Zeller's checked in for Jefferson. Henderson comes in for Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Hairston in for Lance Stevenson. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. McDermott's checked in for Anderson. And Tony Snell subbed in for Jimmy Butler. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the line. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Montana.
And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. And you look at Mr. Clutch, you know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
I'll tell you what, his shooting percentage has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. What a run he's been on.
Hornets trail by 17. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Montana.
Here is Hairston. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Doubled by Montana. Hairston, the pass to Biyombo. Here is Hairston. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Henderson gets to Biyombo. 6 on the shot clock.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
For Charlotte, they have had an off night from the stripe tonight.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
The Bulls making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. And so here's Charlotte. They trail by 16. Outside, Walker. Zeller setting the pick for Walker. Zeller with it. Now defended by McDermott. Shot by Zeller, no good. Bulls have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Mr. Clutch. Henderson defending. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Snell. To the paint. Clock at 6. Rob. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And finished off by Hairston.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to be the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Henderson defending. The kick out to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. No good for Montana. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Pass to Hairston. The 3. Can't get it to go. He got it up. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. More as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. In a moment now to check out our State Farm assist to the game, and what a pass it was by a talented point guard.
Well, this is what he does. This is the kind of plays he's known for, Kevin.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Montana in its small forward. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. Jimmy Butler is out there with Anderson. And Butler, here we go. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Al Jefferson.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot. Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And the Hornets making a change here. Conley's checked in, and so Butler nails both of them. Hornets trail by 16. Now here's Walker. Left side, Kid Gilchrist. Baseline try. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 9 points for Michael Kid Gilchrist. The Bulls shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. No good for Montana. Charlotte shooting well. They're at 45%. Stevenson dishes to Walker. Up top, Stevenson. Defended by Butler. Stevenson drives in. There's the block. Pushing it up. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 26 points for Mr. Clutch. And here's Walker. Rejected by Montana. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. With the floater, and he gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 11 in the second half.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
The plan with his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. He said the other key was going to be their ability to defend effectively in transition. He wants to seriously limit the fast break points allowed. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Vonleh's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Walker kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. Back to Walker. Kidd-Gilchrist against Butler. Kidd-Gilchrist the pass to Vonleh, and it's blocked by Montana. Anderson with the ball. Lets the 3 fly, and he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Montana. Mr. Clutch has got 31. Hornets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Butler against Stevenson. Vonleh setting the pick for Stevenson. Back to Walker. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's Montana. And he banks in the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. Looking at the game for Kidd-Gilchrist, he has 9 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
Yeah, he's been establishing terrific position, boxing out very well, and battling hard for every rebound.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Bulls leading by 21. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The three-pointer, no good. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating. Kicks to Walker. Back to Kidd-Gilchrist. Passes to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Left side Walker. Rebounded by Montana.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Back to Gasol. Here's Mr. Clutch. Stolen by Walker. Outside, Kidd-Gilchrist. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Walker with a clean look. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got his 4th assist in this one.
They're down right now, trying to stay in the game with the 3-ball. They've shot a lot more here in the second half than they did in the first half. And I'm not sure I agree with that strategy.
Here's Gasol. And again, Chicago. No good. Hornets trail by 18. Walker dishes to Stevenson. Here's Jefferson. Great defense that time from Noah.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Into Noah. Goes up off. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He wants to see renewed effort from them on the offensive glass. He talked about the second chance points that are out there if they work for them. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
And thank you for that, Doris. Vonleh kicks to